Blade, a human-vampire hybrid since his tragic birth. Blade has spent his long life seeking to rid the world of vampires like the one that killed his mother. Over the years, he has mastered his own style of fighting monsters of all kinds. Blade powers and abilities. Most famously, Blade's most reliable weapons are his swords and knives. Blade always keeps silver bullets handy in his massive arsenal of weapons. When necessary, Blade can rely on his hand-to-hand combat skills. He may have wanted to cure his bloodlust, but Blade's vampire powers could be employed during a monstrous battle. Wolverine, a mutant with an unstoppable healing power, adamantium metal claws, and no-nonsense attitude makes the man called Logan one of the most ferocious heroes in the universe. Wolverine powers and abilities. Wolverine's skeleton is encased in adamantium, including his lethal retractable claws. Wolverine's nearly impermeable skin protects him from projectiles and sharp weapons. If he does get into a scuffle, Wolverine's healing powers kick in. Wolverine's enhanced senses enable him to sense fear, lies, and a host of other hard-to-detect sensations. Trained as a samurai, Wolverine knows his way around a sword and hand-to-hand combat. Blade vs Wolverine. Wolverine easily, it's a matter of scale. Blade is a horror action hero, not a fully on superhero. The vampires he fights don't lift tanks. Yes, Blade is several times stronger, faster healing than human. And Wolverine only has the last of those three, but that healing is so fast, combined with his adamantium skeleton to hold him together, that Blade can chop at him all day and not really hurt him. Meanwhile, Wolverine's claws will cheerfully slice through any sword Blade swings at him and have a good chance of laying Blade out with one slice. Blade's best chance would be to rely on sheer speed and maybe wrestling strength and try to get around those claws. But it won't be easy. Blade is better than human, but he is no Spider-Man. Or he could rely on his other weapons. Guns still slow Wolverine down a little, and grenades do more. Blades used garlic-based gas against vampires that might have some extra kick against Wolverine's heightened senses. But that's only good for so much, or he could simply use that speed to run away. Except Logan can track him. Vampires and vampire hunters simply aren't a challenge for a strong superhero like Wolverine, unless it's Dracula himself, who's beaten whole X-Men team at once. But that was through lightning-fast control of his shape-shifting, mind control, strength, and other powers in combination. Blade has nothing but muscle and gear. Blade needs to stick to vampires. There are more dangerous things in the night than him.